Hey there, this is Neil. Welcome to day 2 of the Holy Buckets series. I had a few questions. People were asking me, what do these buckets mean? How does that help me as a healthcare professional know how to grow or market my practice? So I want to dive a little bit deeper, try a new way of maybe explaining what the buckets are and how it relates to your marketing funnel and what that means for you. So if you're a healthcare professional and you're looking to grow your practice, what we're doing here throughout this free series, which you can, if you like or share this video, Facebook will be notified, by the way, and you can get the rest of the series as they come out as well. But we're sharing what the best practices are with 7- and 8-figure healthcare practices around the country. We've been very fortunate to be able to work with some of the very high-end professional practices who provide a wide variety of different doctors to chiropractors, integrated medical professionals, you name it. So I want to clarify what buckets mean, and in order to do that, I kind of made a little presentation. So I'm going to try to switch over here to this screen. Hopefully that works, and now you're seeing what says the 4 healthcare marketing buckets and how to patch the holes in them. So most everybody understands basically what a marketing funnel is. It's kind of all the rage these days. Everybody's talking about you've got to get your marketing funnel right, and that's absolutely true, particularly if you are trying to reach a more affluent crowd for high-ticket, cash-based type medical services. In a marketing funnel, at its simplest, is you're basically putting prospects in the top, you work some marketing and sales magic, and then you get new patients coming out the bottom. So I'm going to add a few different layers onto this. A very popular marketing formula is called AIDA, Awareness, Interest, Desire, and Action. So that works perfectly well in this marketing funnel example. So you've got to first make people aware that you exist, that your practice exists, and that you have these products and services that they might want. And once you've generated that initial awareness, you've got to try to then find the people who are actually interested in those products and services. Then as you move them down your funnel, you're hopefully out of the people who are interested. Doesn't mean everybody's ready to buy now, so you're looking for the people who really desire it, who want it, they're ready to buy now, ultimately leading you to those few people who are ready to take action and sign up for a care plan. So I'm going to add another piece now on to the right. This is where we begin introducing these in the form of buckets. So at the top of the funnel, the awareness is the same thing as doing paid ads. We run paid advertisements on various platforms in order to generate awareness, to let people know you exist and you have these products and services. Once they click on an ad or respond in some other way to an ad, maybe call you or come in for a live event, then we're working a patient engagement funnel. This is everything, again, your landing pages, your communication systems, emails, lead nurturing, lead magnet type documents and white papers and all those types of things that are designed to get people to kind of raise their hand and say, yes, I'm interested in this. Then the ultimate goal is to get them into the practice for a consult, a report of findings, a closing, whatever you do in your practice. That's your internal marketing, ultimately leading to a new sale. And so this is where the whole concept of buckets is coming from. The paid ads is your first bucket, your patient engagement funnels, internal marketing is a bucket, and then we've added this other bucket here on the far right side, which is your online presence. And as I mentioned in the previous video, those are things like your website, your online reviews, local directories, your social media channels. People are absolutely going to look you up online. So the moment they first see an ad, one of the first things a lot of people will do will be to go and look you up on Facebook or other social media, or go to your website, maybe look for some reviews, and that helps them decide if they want to take that next step moving into your patient engagement funnel. Some people will wait until they're already in. As they get closer to a buying decision, they're going to go out and check those things out to help guide their buying decision. But at really multiple points throughout these first few steps, you'll always have people checking out those online platforms. Then, of course, you've got to do your internal marketing and get that right. So these are the 4 main buckets. When I refer to the holy buckets, these are the 4 big buckets that you need to pay attention to. And that's really the goal of this whole series, is to help you know what you should be paying attention to. If you're really looking to grow your practice, there's so many things out there. It's overwhelming, the number of messages and marketing tools and tricks and gimmicks, that it's really difficult to even know, where do I begin? What should I be paying attention to? And so that's the purpose of this whole training series, is to give you these things that you should be paying attention to throughout your growth while you're growing, trying to grow your practice there. Of Of course, the buckets fill from one to the next. So your paid ads obviously are going to fill your patient engagement funnel bucket, which is going to fill your internal marketing bucket. So there you go. Those are the 4 buckets. Now the question becomes, what happens if you have holes in those buckets, as everyone does, every practice in the world does? So at the paid ads level, you've got things that could be like you're not targeting the right audience with your ads. You're not using the right kinds of images. You don't have good headlines, good ad copy. All of those things could cause you to lose people right at the beginning before they've even had a chance to raise their hand. Then in your patient engagement funnels, we're going to talk about, are you using a good high converting landing pages? What makes a good landing page? Are you using email automation to try to take some of the workload off of your staff? And probably the most important piece in the engagement funnels is your follow-up. How good of a job are you and your staff doing at following up with the leads who are coming in? So we're going to give you a plan. We have what we call our 422 plan, which gives you step-by-step instructions on how to follow up with those leads with phone calls, text messages, and emails. So we're going to give you that once we get into that bucket. And then, of course, internal marketing, we'll talk about things like the environment. Does your practice speak to an affluent patient? Is it the kind of practice that they want to work with and be part of? Your staff, how are they doing at greeting the patients and communicating with them? In your consults, are you using good scripts? Are you finding the emotional hot buttons and drivers for those purchases that are really going to increase your sales? And of course, we're going to talk about your online stuff as well. Make sure your website's mobile optimized. What do you do for social media? What's the minimum I need to do to get by with those things? And how to build reviews, which is, again, the single most important element of the whole bunch. So that's all I wanted to share with you today, is really try to make these buckets more understandable. Again, it's all about what you should be focusing on. Where should you be putting your attention if you want to grow your practice, particularly with affluent patients and high-ticket cash-based services, which is where most of the 7- and 8-figure players are right now. So I hope that's helpful to you. I hope it makes a little bit more sense. I'm excited to dive into this, and I will see you on the next video. Again, if you would, please share this video if you know somebody who might be interested in learning this kind of stuff. If by chance you'd like to speak with us and talk about your strategy specifically for your practice, you can reach us at this information below. We have a little mini landing page set up where you can arrange to set up a call with us so we can get on the phone, talk about your goals, see if maybe we can help you get there. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks so much. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.